Hey guys! Alright, so I hope you guys are as excited for my first avant-garde makeup look as I am. As you guys know, we are in the nerd month, so basically all of the nerdiest characters and actresses from movies and TV shows I am doing, and obviously I am a big fan of Hunger Games, so we're going to do a capital couture look this week. So basically I took, yes, some of the elements of Effie Trinket from the movie poster, but also some of the elements that Susan Collins described in her book, The Hunger Games, which is what we're doing obviously today. So the pale skin, the no eyebrows, the big lips, and the scary winged eyeshadow. So that's what I did for you today. You guys can see it in the picture, or we can just head over there and get started with it. I just want you guys to know that yes, obviously this is an artistic, strange look. It's not meant to be worn every day. It's not a natural look. It's supposed to look kind of plastic and fakey. That's why it's avant-garde. So just keep that in mind while watching this tutorial, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye guys. Alright guys, so to start out your capital look, go ahead and apply the lightest foundation that you have. You can buy a very light color if you are looking to go extreme with this look, and then you can either bleach your eyebrows, which I don't recommend because then the next day you have bleached eyebrows. So I usually, as you can see, this eyebrow is much lighter than this eyebrow. I did that just with a small stick concealer. All we're going to do is just run it lightly. I found this works better than just a really light eye pencil because eyebrow pencils are meant to fill in brows, make them thicker, not thinner. So just with a really light shade of concealer, cover up most of the hair and around and blend in because I like my eyebrows where they are, so I'm just going to cover over them for this look because as it says in the books, most of the capital citizens have their eyebrows removed, and I'm not going to remove my eyebrows. So that's what we're going to do for those eyebrows. Alright, so after you white out those eyebrows and do your foundation, we're going to use just a little bit of sparkly illuminating powder to give it kind of an ethereal futuristic tint. Never forget to tap your brush. And swipe. Usually you just swipe over small areas like cheeks, but today we are going to do the whole face, which is kind of what makes it avant-garde. The illuminating powder should also serve to lighten your face up, and the books say that a lot of the capital citizens have very white skin, so that definitely works in your advantage for this look. Alright, so now we're going to move on to my favorite part, the lips. So take the same kind of concealer that you used to white out your eyebrows, and just dab it, don't swipe it, on moisturized lips. We're just going to try and white out those lips. Concentrate on the corners, because the corners is where we are not redrawing lips. Alright, so once you've completely white outed your lips, take whatever color, it should be a bright, shiny color of lipstick. I'm going to use purple, because purple is my favorite avant-garde color. Place the tip on the cupid's bow of your lip, and then we're going to swoosh outwards, and you can go above your lip, make sure it's very symmetrical and very squat and tall. Alright, so once you have your perfectly round and chubby lips, which should look like this, we're going to go ahead and draw a little bit more attention to them by applying a dab of gloss. And so you can just go ahead and dab it on. And of course, only dab where the lipstick is. Alright, and now we're going to move on to eyes. Alright guys, so I want to get one eye all done so that you guys could see the look in progress. So you guys can see the blue and green winging, as well as the purple on the inside, the white base, and I don't have false eyelashes. I didn't feel like buying expensive false eyelashes just for a makeup tutorial. So you guys can click on one of those links over there if you guys want to check out some how-tos on false eyelashes, but I'm not going to teach you how to do them because I didn't want to buy them just for this. So I'm going to get started on teaching you guys how to make this eye makeup look on the flip side. Bye guys. Alright guys, so to start out this makeup look, we're going to use a flat tipped brush dipped in either plain white, very off-white, or a shimmery white. We're going to coat our entire lid with that color. Alright, so next we're going to take a very, very, very high pigment aquamarine and just start dabbing the color from the outer corner up and down to the lash and back. Then you can dab it closer to the lash and then start sweeping out, but as you go, turn your brush and that's going to give it the winged effect. So flat and gradual turn and sweep. And the easy way to think about this look is that all it is two lines. One vertical from the outer lash up towards the brow, and one horizontal in from the inner eye out past the end of the eyebrow. Take a finger to blend that all in and outwards. Never blend this way, always blend this way since we're doing a winged look. Alright, now that that's done, we're going to use the green eyeliner to create the green hue right in here that you guys can see. So with a very, very intense green eyeliner, we're going to draw a line basically in the angle that you created by making the two eyeshadow lines. You can go both up vertically and horizontally side to side, just filling in that square to give it a green tint. Alright, so the purple is used first and foremost to line the waterline. Nice and easy and pretty thick. Make sure to fill it in more and thicker and even lower towards the inner eye. Alright, so from the inner eye to about halfway to the lash, so to about the center, you're going to make a line with the purple eyeliner. Then going upwards, you're going to make a fairly short line, just about 1/8 of an inch. And then fill that in with varying lengths to give it a staggered look. At this step, both eyes should have their hollows defined, the blue wings out, and any residue left from the powder eyeshadow or extra glitter should be swept off. Either apply your false lashes or mascara, then basically run your hands over your face to make sure any excess product is removed. And then your Capital Couture look is all done. And so I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. It's both my first makeup tutorial and my first avant-garde tutorial. I'm hoping to do more of these. I really like this look. It's very, very artsy, very original. It's very different, and I really, really like it. And I hope you guys enjoy it too. So you guys can like down there, and you guys can subscribe up there, which I hope you do. And if you're on Sparknotes, go ahead and leave me comments down there. And if you're on YouTube, do the same. And I will see you guys all later. So I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye guys.